Introducing Vice President Mr. Sydwell Khoza.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Trainers Meeting 2021. Welcome. You have qualified. Remember, you did it. Give yourself a big major round of applause. My topic for today, how to have a success rate, a good success rate on the field. Just before I start teaching or explaining about this success rate, I just want to explain something that we all know and we all are aware of. Just remember, Kama is a boy. He knows where you live and he knows your address. It's the same with our success rate, actually. It knows our personal code. It knows our office code. So when you're out there on the field or on a dialer, don't get carried away and think no one will know or no one will find out, actually. Just after you have spoken to the customer or you have signed the customer or you have dialed on a dialer, just remember, it always comes back to you. No matter what happened. So let's go to the teachings now. Having a good success rate, it helps you make more money. Think about this. This guy next to me has got 80% on my left, and this guy on my right has got 50%. Both of them, they drop 10 sales. Guess what? This guy is going to adjust 8 sales. This guy is going to adjust how many sales now? Less than the 8 sales. Who's going to make money from this? It's the guy who adjusts more sales. That's how success rate is going to assist you to make money. Make sure you learn, apply the points from this chapter. Page 9 on the sales manual. Just don't forget that. On a daily basis, when you think about this success rate, sales manual, page 9. Qualify your customers correctly. Qualifying is not about me and my partner, we can earn 4,000. It's me earning 4,000. And also, it's not you asking the customer, can you afford the product? Obviously, if there's somebody next to me and you're pitching me, you're asking me, can I afford the product? What's going to be the quickest thing I'm going to say? Yes, I can afford. I don't want to look like I can't afford. But if you ask the customer correctly, are you earning more than 4,000 a month? The question will be yes or no. Only sign up customers who can afford the product. How do you know somebody afford the product? By asking the right question. It's not you thinking for them. It's not you forcing them. Because sometimes what we do, we're forcing them to afford the product. It's not us forcing. It's not us being pushy. Remember, when you're being pushy with them, they'll end up giving you wrong details. Make sure you get the customer correct pay date, debit order date. Don't ask the customer, when do you want to be debited? If you ask me, when do I want to be debited? 17 May. That's my birthday. If you ask me again when I will debited, 10 March, that's when I got married. So don't ask the customer, when do you want to be debited? Ask the customer, when are you getting paid? Not when the money doesn't clear in your account. They may be confused about it. They may be getting paid on the 27th, but it clear in the account on the 31st. Make sure the customer understands what they have bought and how much it costs. Initials and ongoing debit amount. Very important to understand. Go to Spar, buy milk. Only to find out inside the container, there's paraffin. How are you going to feel about that? Very bad. You're going to go back to them. You're going to fight with them. You're going to make sure they get the message. So, after you've dialed the customer, they can't see you. After you've signed the customer, they can't see you. How are they going to fight with you? One, they're going to reverse. Secondly, they'll make sure there is no money in the account. Why? You have explained properly what are they buying and how they're going to use the product and when they're going to use it. Very important to make sure they understand and they know when and how they're going to use the product. Very important to remember, there are 5 golden rules in our offices, in our posters. If you don't refer to the 5 golden rule poster on a daily basis, you may not understand what I'm talking about. If you don't use the sales manual on a daily basis, you may not understand what I'm talking about. Make sure you make use of the poster. Make sure you make use of the sales manual. Remember, it's been tested. It is working. It's been working all along. Thanks very much. Looking forward to see you on a future Honors Meeting 2021. Thank you.